saw Mahomes. Mahomes is saying he's good to go for the Sunday game. He said, the high ankle sprain is not something that typically, it's not something that's bothering him. Essentially, a high ankle sprain is with the tibia and the fibula that on the upper part of the ankle, the high ankle that it's in that where he's injured, and it's if it's severe, he could not walk. He can't walk. He can't do anything. Can't put any pressure on it. But it's very common. No position is immune to it. But it can very well limit his mobility. I think before the game they shoot him up with Tardol. They shoot him up with some cortisone throughout the game. They tape it. So I think that they still want him to play the game. And I think he wants to play the game without without feeling the pain throughout the game. But all it takes is one hit to re-aggravate that injury. It does get worse. It can definitely get worse over the days. But with treatment, thinking him until Sunday with treatment, it can get better with days. Mac Jones had it. Jalen Hurts had it. Jimmy Garoppolo had it. They missed 2 weeks. Jimmy missed 2 weeks. Jalen Hurts had it, and he had surgery in the offseason. But he playing well with no limitations. Mac Jones had a high ankle sprain, and he for just this year and ultimately returned play. But here he came back, and played this year. Chiefs will be concerned with the ankle issues, but the question is, what I want to see, I think is the most important thing is to see how well Mahomes throws in the pocket. We marvel at Mahomes at being the best pocket passer, best quarterback. He has the deal. He has a team. He has a quarterback. Mahomes is the pillar of success. When we talk about, he's the standard of success when it comes to quarterbacks in this league right now. Right, we've crowned him that. Now we're going to see how well he throws in the pocket. Right, when you think of some of the best quarterbacks in the league, they without their legs, they can change and move the game. And I think this is where we get a true test of Mahomes without the Mahomes. I'm sure Mahomes will do some Mahomes magic, but without the Mahomes magic, we get to see how well he throws in the pocket. I think that will be one of the game plans they have to do. A lot more protection calls, a lot more protection, a lot more people blocking. Maybe some more simple route concepts. We'll see a lot of motion. Ideally, the goal is to run the ball well. If they can run the ball well, they don't have to rely on Mahomes. Mahomes magic. So, how they win, they slow the game down. How do the Bengals game plan for that? Game plan for that, I would say take a look at the quick game. One way to take the pressure off your quarterback is get the ball out quick. So I'm sure that the D coordinator of the Bengals is looking, okay, how do we stop the quick game? How do we stop the run game and force Mahomes to pass? Of course, you don't want to gamble with it, but it'd be interesting to see how well Mahomes throws from the pocket.